this full moon in Aquarius is really going to highlight the shadow aspects where we have sacrificed our individuality, or we have sacrificed our uniqueness in order to get along and go along with the collective, in order to have a sense of belonging, in order to be understood, even if that is not your true identity. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to another Transformation Tuesday, where we tune into our cosmic familia and see what we can get in motion. The cosmos are moving, the cosmos are full, and it is our duty to be in motion, to be in rhythm here on Earth. We have just had a very full week of astrology with some major aspects happening. This past Sunday, we had the North Node and the South Node move onto the axis of Aquarius and Leo from Pisces and Virgo. So we are moving from water and earth into air and fire. So we are going to feel that as a collective shift at this time. On that same day, we also had Saturn station retrograde in Aries. So that is, again, a huge influence on the collective energy right now. And this Wednesday, we have a full moon in Aquarius, while Pluto is also transiting Aquarius. So this is a very potent and a very powerful full moon energy with the influence of Pluto. So it is going to be powerful. It might feel heavy, but it is going to be transformative at the very least. And with the North Node now transiting through Aquarius, there is a destined and fated undertone to this full moon as well. So as we move into our destiny, as we rise into our power in this collective energy, we are also going to be faced with some darker underbelly aspects with that Pluto energy. So we're going to just tune in and grab a couple cards, see what our cosmic familia really wants us to focus in on and harness in at this time. So we are going to look at these collective transits for the week. We also have Venus squaring Mars happening on the same day as the full moon, and then the Sun is in conjunction with Jupiter in Leo. So that is just beautiful optimism and, an expansion in confidence and things of that sort. So first thing out, interesting. Usually I like to keep one card, but we'll keep it because this really just flew out. So we have Pallas Athena, think. And we have the fourth house, home. So we have think and we have home. There's been this energy, this storyline playing out in the cosmos for some time now. And it feels like every week we're pulling back another layer and exploring the continuous theme. And the continuous theme is Earth as a home planet. Earth as your home planet. Being consciously aware of how you want to experience Earth as your home planet. There have been certain systems and structures in place that have guided and molded the collective for time, for a very long time. But right now, the cosmos is supporting the individual within the collective and the realization of what home means to you and how you can add to the masterpiece of planet Earth. This actually draws me back to an astrologer that I heard recently. I want to say his name is Colin Bedell. I will put his information below. But he was speaking on Aquarius energy, and he was saying that Aquarius energy, again, it's so hard to explain because it is so alien, it is so foreign, it is so aloof in a way. But he used such a beautiful analogy and said Aquarius energy is like the Spice Girls. You know, we have Scary Spice, Sporty Spice, Posh Spice, Baby Spice. We have all the Spice Girls. And they are a group. They are a collective. But they are individualistic in their expression. They are the pure manifestation of their own energy. They are focused on their individual being, and they have mastered self so much that they can come together and form a group and be a part of a collective. But it is the individuality within the collective. And this full moon in Aquarius is exactly that. It's like harnessing the individual power that you have, that you can share and spread and connect to in the collective. Only when you have that personal self mastery, only when you can consciously embody yourself, can you truly be a contributive factor to the collective. So with Think and Home here, we are again being mindful, being conscious of our personal contribution to planet Earth, to our home. Again, it's just like this collective story unfolding of we can shape a new future. We can shape a new future, but first we have to harness and own our own identity in this. If we keep trying to manifest or develop a reality that is based on outdated ideas, outdated beliefs, distorted groupthink, then we will continue to live in the perpetual patterns that we have been existing in. But when we own our uniqueness, when we own our individuality, we can come together as the Spice Girls on Earth and create an anthem, create a new reality, create a new era of being. And again, this isn't going to be without challenges. This isn't going to be without us having to face our own shadows. This full moon in Aquarius is really going to highlight the shadow aspects where we have sacrificed our individuality, or we have sacrificed our uniqueness in order to get along and go along with the collective, in order to have a sense of belonging, in order to be understood, even if that is not your true identity. So this is a time with Pluto on this full moon to break through that paradigm. It's okay if it gets a little uncomfortable at this time. Your truth, your identity, your uniqueness is worth the fire that you have to walk through to get to there. So we're going to pull one more card from the Moonology deck. Just tuning into the moon's energy itself on what Luna really wants us to embody. The moon is the body, it's the emotional body, it's the physical body, and it's how we process our emotional faculties. So let's see what in particular this Aquarius full moon is calling us into. Let's see what is activating on this full moon in Aquarius, conjunct the North Node with Pluto, conjunct as well. It's just like a lot of power, a lot of identity. Wow. We have, what do you need to release with the waning moon? So the waning moon is obviously going to be right after the full moon. The moon is starting to descend, is starting to decrease. And at the full moon, that is also all about release as well. So what do you need to release at this full moon? What do you need to alchemize? What do you need to transform with Pluto on this moon? What is that thing that you know has ran its course? That idea, that system, that belief, that narrative existing inside of you? What is ready to be released at this time? We are being called into our highest collective destiny. We are being called back into community and union with one another. But we are not being called to metamorphosize ourselves into something palatable or acceptable. We're being called to be Scary Spice. We're being called to be Baby Spice, if that's who you are. You're being called to be in your uniqueness and contribute that to the collective. But first, we must burn away all the false selves, all the false identities, all the false light matrix programming that has been running the show. This full moon is that time. And if you're ready to dive a little deeper, explore and examine your unique celestial blueprint, you can look below and either schedule a 20-minute compass call where we can see what direction will best suit you at this time, or go right ahead and reserve a blueprint session where we will explore your celestial blueprint, your unique expression here on Earth. Also, if you are looking for every unique transit that is happening this week, you can check out Substack, where we do an astrosomatic forecast, taking a look at the astrological transits happening, as well as a somatic ritual to help you embody this energy. This is going to be a massive full moon, and I am sending so much peace, power, and encouragement out into the collective field at this time. Until next time, my loves, I'll see you soon.